The first step to starting a public charter school is to organize a public charter school board of directors. Organizing a public charter school board of directors requires that you first understand the basic skill and experience profile the board members will need to be deemed capable of operating a public charter school. You should ask yourself whether the board members you eventually organize can demonstrate to the charter school authorizer the skills, abilities, and temperament to manage millions of dollars of public school funds and to be responsible for the education of perhaps hundreds of children. You should perhaps select about 20 potential board members and whittle it down to between 5 and 9 for your founding board of directors. There are two types or major types of boards of directors. There's the founding board and there is the operating board. The founding board presides over the school design plan, the charter school application process, and the policy development and activities that are required during the ready to open period. This typically is about a 2-year process. The operating board, on the other hand, will govern the school after it receives its charter, and it will preside over the administration of the day-to-day operations of the school through a chief executive officer or school superintendent or principal that will be the top administrative officer of the school. The Charter School Board of Directors should have members with backgrounds including law, accounting, finance, educational administration, nonprofit governance, teaching, business administration, real estate, and include a parent perspective. The board should also include someone who has experience or skill in whatever specialty, if the school offers a specialty such as agriculture or a particular modality, then that board should have someone who represents that particular point of view. The charter school board should develop a board matrix profile in its startup phase and find board members based on the contributions of skill and experience they bring to the board. The charter school authorizer will no doubt take notice if your board members do not reflect the mix of skills and experience needed to effectively organize and operate a public charter school. The founding board and the operating board have two distinct roles. The founding board will construct all the foundational elements of the school. It will be responsible for facilities and hiring the initial staff and school administrator. The founding board will set all the policies and procedures and shepherd the school through the ready to open period. You need to look at what are the required skills for doing this and get board members that satisfy those skills that are necessary to navigate the school through the founding period. The operating board will take what the founding board has organized and nurture it and provide governance and oversight of the school's operations. The founding board of directors meets its ultimate test if the founding board gets to the charter interview. The charter interview is a very important step in the process of obtaining a charter. As the founding board submits the charter application, if the charter application passes the legal and technical review of the charter school authorizer in your state, the founding board would participate in a capacity interview that's typically called the charter interview. During the charter interview, the charter authorizer will examine the board's skill and qualifications and the board's defense of the charter application. The charter school board members must be prepared for the charter interview. The board must be knowledgeable and prepared to defend the charter application, including its mission, vision, purpose, education plan, governance plan, operating plan, financial plan, and initial budget. The outcome of the charter interview will likely determine whether or not the charter application is ultimately approved and a charter granted to operate the public charter school.